Hey, Matthias, thanks so much for sending me your swing, buddy. Let's check it out. It's an interesting little swing, this. Obviously, you're a good player. There's no question about that. You started off with quite a lot of weight on your left foot. If you're on my pressure plate, you would be recording probably 60 to 65% of pressure on your left foot. So I'd get yourself a little bit less on your left foot, number one. And I'll show you the reason you hit occasional pull iron shots, which is what you've described. Obviously, some good parts in your swing. There's no question about it. You don't need to rebuild the whole thing, that is for sure. But there's a little timing element you need to get better. So, if we look at it going back, it's quite reasonable. It's got some decent geometry to it. Your mate who sent the previous swing, he wants to be copying your backswing a little bit. He's got to get it hinged up and rotated a little bit like you are there. But you can see you're operating on your lead foot there. There's still a lot of mass, a lot of pressure on your lead foot. So now as you change direction, you shift even more into your lead foot. So now you're too far ahead of it effectively. And when you get that far ahead of it, you have to slow your body rotation down to let the club catch up. So you're effectively putting the brakes on your body. So this left knee doesn't post at the right time. It posts a little bit late. So as a result, it can get a little bit flippy under pressure. So you watch your hands take over now, look. So how you time that little flip dictates your little pull, or if it goes straight or whatever. And it's a little timing thing. So you can see the shape of it. You can see why you drive it well. Look, you drive it well because you've got this club coming down on a decent track. Your mate needs to hinge it and rotate it a little more like that. And it comes down a really nice shallow track at that point there, look. But what we're not seeing from this point is the body opening effectively. You see how the body's stalling out? You see that right knee? You see how that's starting to stall out and straighten? So you kind of rotation stopping coming into the ball because you're too far ahead of it. So then you have to flip it, and you just about time it in this one. Other days you can mistime it and not get open at the right time. So if you look at someone like, let's say, like Scotty, watch when his left leg starts to straighten. Watch how he's already kind of kicking this knee down and in. He's already starting to rotate this quite significantly, and you saw he's into his right side more than you are. So I'd set up more evenly, and I would feel like you're just moving a couple of centimeters more into your right foot on the way back. A good exercise you can do is just start with your feet together and just take a step this way and move your mass a little bit more to the right on the way back. And then on the way down, what you've got to feel is that this leg posts sooner. You see how early that thing's posted? You've got to post it sooner and move that knee down into the other knee so you can get more open sooner in your swing. You've got to get your body more open, so then your hands get more ahead. Look, you're not relying on micro timing that you are at the moment. There's just too much micro timing to hit a good shot. You watch Colin here, look, same sort of thing. Watch when he starts to, he's already posted his leg now, look. You see that? So his body's way more open sooner than yours is, and this is kind of the amount of rotation you should be looking at before you hit it, actually. So with 42 degrees with the pelvis, rib cage 27. So that's how you manage it consistently. You get a little bit more forward lean, and then you won't hit a flip shot, and you should hit it a little bit lower as well, actually. So I would suggest, as I say, keep the backswing, keep everything the same, but get a little bit more even with your setup. Bump your weight a little bit more into your right foot. I'd say just a couple of centimeters or so. And then from there, feel like that left leg posts a little bit sooner, this left leg, and let that right knee go in a little bit towards your other foot to help you rotate. So if you look at, he's already posted now, look, he's already starting to rotate. So look how much rotation there is in his body and when it is, look, way before he hits it. As I say, with yours, you just about get it right, but you can see how you can very easily mistime it and not quite get it right. So you can see you're into your left foot too much, into your left foot too much, and now you're putting the brakes on your body now. This leg should be posted by now. This knee should be kind of going down, and the hips should be considerably into their open phase, but they don't look. And then you just go, okay, I'm just going to time it just about now. But under pressure, you could mistime that very easy. It pushes and pulls all day long from there. So yeah, just go a little bit earlier, get that knee in, rotate the hips a little earlier, post the leg a little earlier, and then you should start to sense it. You get a bit more lead in the shaft like these guys. And you should be able to then control it. It should come out a little bit lower. And yeah, you should be in business. All right, man. Thanks for sending it.